I'll tell you, when that tiny hand reaches out and takes hold of your finger...
Tell you what, they don't go grandpas any prouder than you, Mac.
Oh, I know I do, go on. She's really exceptional.
When she...
Hello, good. Darling. You're both here. Hi, darling.
Good.
You ready?
Yes. Why don't we have the meeting inside instead of the conference room?
Okay. Evan, I have a bone to pick with you.
A bone?
Later.
Okay. Okay, the reason that I called this conference is I think there's certain issues that you both should be aware of.
More bad news?
I'm afraid so.
I was hoping you'd have something good for us.
I'm sorry.
I was hoping that Cass would be back with Marston in tow.
Well, there's no word from him or anything.
Nobody's heard anything from Cass?
None.
Nicole and Felicia are never going to speak to me again if anything happens to him.
Now, wait a second. Now, back up. Now, you remember that Cass volunteered. Now, from what I hear, he's a pretty savvy operator, and the smart money says he's going to come out just fine. But speaking of money...
Now, for the really bad news?
It's not good. You see, we have a cash flow problem.
Well, that's not news.
Well, it's due to overstaffing and duplication of position.
I intended to expand. I overstaffed in anticipation of that.
Well, we can correct that. But there's something else that has come up. It seems that there's been a sudden surge in stock transfers, which indicates that someone has been stockpiling Corey's stock.
Bennett Publishing again.
It's probably Marston pulling the strings.
Damn Bennett Publishing. We've got to prove that Marston is behind this.
Okay, how are you going to do that?
Well, we know that Marston faked his death. And if he's behind these stock transfers, then there must be some way of tracing that, right? And once we've done that, we can just dump it on the DA's desk.
He'll have to drop the case.
Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm going to get on it right away.
Yes, and stay on it. Stay on it until we get what we need to end this thing.
Okay.
It's open.
Busy?
Hey, Zach. Yeah, listen, I'm so busy, I'm gonna have to give the bookkeeper a raise. Fortunately for our company, I happen to be the bookkeeper.
Well, I'm only going to be a minute. I just wanted to bring you up to date on the Chris McAleer complaint.
You know something new?
Well, I was kind of hoping I could get my friend Courtney to talk her into dropping it.
No luck, huh?
Well, Courtney's pretty militant when it comes to men harassing women on the workplace.
But there was no harassment here,
I know, but the point is Chris is being encouraged to move ahead.
Courtney is a cop. She's supposed to have a good sense of people. Can't she see that Chris is irrational?
Well, maybe she's less irrational around women.
Well, that could be. I don't know. I never thought of that.
Well, she's certainly got Courtney 100% behind her. In fact, she's even talking about finding her a lawyer. It could turn out we're going to be in one tough legal battle, old buddy.
Hi.
Oh, do you have a minute?
Yes, I always have a minute for you. Now, have I done something or said something I shouldn't have?
You were hired as a financial analyst, is that correct?
Yes, of course.
Well, then why are you getting yourself involved in editorial matters?
Did I do that?
You handed out a photo assignment to Mitch Blake?
Which assignment are you talking about?
Some gallery opening?
Oh, that! That must have been, he must have misunderstood. That was a personal request, not a business one. She's a friend of mine, the gallery owner. It has nothing to do with Bravo.
Well, I'm relieved to hear
Now,
that.
I will apologize for that misunderstanding to you, and I will straighten it out with Mitch. I mean, you have more than enough to do instead of dealing with some little misunderstanding.
Right.
Okay?
Mm-hmm. Your messages. Thanks.
Mom. Mom, have you seen Mitch? He's not in his office.
Honey, check the dark room.
No, I did. He's not there.
Okay, fine. This one too, okay? Come on in. I'll get somebody to trace him for you. Is this urgent?
I just wanted to ask him about this little talk you had with Jamie.
What talk was that?
Well, according to Jamie, they really had a heart-to-heart.
Really?
I told Jamie not to lose out on raising his child. Like Mitch lost out on raising me.
Norma, would you find Mitch Blake for me, please, and tell him I need to see him right away? Thank you.
my message.
Yeah? It sounded important.
It is important. Please, come in.
Where's John?
I don't want you to worry about John or Jason. They're both gone, and they won't be back till much later. Please, sit down.
What's this all about, Sharlene?
It's about us, that's all.
About you and me?
Yeah. I understand we have a lot in common.
I don't think so.
Well, now, we can't be too sure of that, can we? We don't know each other well enough. Vietnam made widows out of both of us, Chris.
You too? Your husband?
A couple of months after we were married. Gone, just like yours.
Sharlene, why didn't you tell me before?
Because I was waiting for the right time. See, that's the story of my life. I'm always waiting for the right time.
But you seem okay.
I've survived, if that's what you're talking about.
I don't think I did.
Yeah, see what you have. And it will get better.
Oh, no. Not for me. You see, I have been in hell for too many years. And that's where I'm staying.
No, Chris, no.
My baby. My husband.
I know.
You know about my little boy? John told you. Oh, God.
See, come on, you see, we are lucky we have each other.
Oh, Sharlene.
I just ran into Matthew. He said that you wanted to tell me right away something
How
wrong.
dare you presume to tell my son who he should marry?
I didn't tell your son any such thing.
You advised him to stay with Vicky on account of the baby?
I did not.
Yes, you did. And you have overstepped your bounds.
What do you-
I'm his mother. I wouldn't even do that.
Whoa, just calm down.
Don't patronize me,
I'm not
Mitch.
patronizing you. Just listen to me. All I said to Jamie was what I believe.
You didn't have to say that.
I've got no influence over Jamie. He's a big boy. He'll make up his own mind.
Yes, you bet he will.
All I tried to tell him was about some of the pain, some of the hurt, and some of the guilt. You know, a father can hurt a child, just like I hurt Matthew. And that's exactly what'll happen if Vicky raises a child without its father.